This is Brian, Atlanta Hot Tub Center and Tub Talk 101, and today by popular demand we are going to explain the Frog at Ease ball. Okay, this is not specific to any particular hot tub like our at ease that we use for jacuzzi or Sundance or what have you, right? I mean, ultimately that is not what this is. But if you wanted to use the at ease system, right, and you wanted to get some of its benefits, then this is a great option for you. And we use this in some of our other hot tubs when we sell certified pre-owned. Some of our swim spas use it. We do like this product and customers really like it too. So I want to go over it with you. So the first thing you want to do before using this kit is get your pH into the ideal range. Normally coming off the street, the pH is in the ideal range, normally most of the time, but not always, so you may need to adjust it to get it into the ideal range. And then after that, inside of this box, you've got your silver ion cartridge, which is really what this blue one is. You've got the silver ions in there. A lot of people refer to it as a nature tube. And this actually snaps into the chlorine side. You cut this chlorine side open and these two snap together to create a ball. Now what's cool about that, okay, is that when the chlorine is out, because the silver part of this is the chlorine that snaps onto it when you cut it out of this bag, when it's out, it turns over, letting you know that it needs more chlorine. So I think that's kind of cool because it's a reminder that you need more chemicals for the actual hot tub. This kit does come with your test strips. So again, you can use these test strips to make sure your pH is in the ideal range before you put the ball in there. You may ask why we're doing that, and that's because if pH is high or low, then the chlorine in the water isn't nearly as efficient or effective. So very, very important to get your pH into the ideal range. And once you put the ball in there and the ball starts floating around, don't forget your jump start, okay? So jump start will jump start the chlorine in the actual hot tub to make sure that the ball is operating effectively and efficiently. So don't forget to add your jump start into the actual hot tub. Now another thing that I always say to use with this system, of course, besides maintaining your pH, you always want to maintain your pH, is some shock oxidizer. So shock oxidizer is very, very, very important. I always suggest adding a half or a tablespoon of shock oxidizer after you're done using it. Don't go crazy with it. That can be 3 or 4 times a week. But again, adding a little shock oxidizer when you get out really helps to keep the hot tub clean and keep that water clear and crisp and that kind of thing. You know, shock oxidizer does a lot of different things, but one of the biggest things it does is clean up chloramines, which is the waste from the chlorine that can really wreak havoc on a hot tub or swim spa. So very, very important to make sure that you add some shock oxidizer to your hot tub here and there. This is Brian at Atlanta Hot Tub Center and how to use the Frog at Ease ball. Thank you.